Jannik Sinner has proven why he is the real best player in the world ahead of Carlos Alcaraz when the 2026 season began. Many feared for Jannik Sinner. After all, it looked like he was set to be left in the dust by his generational rival, while Carlos Alcaraz enjoyed a lightning-fast start to the year, which included winning the Australian Open title. However, just as many were wondering when the Spaniard would next lose, the tide seems to have shifted. Now, it is Jannik Sinner in the ascendancy, having won Indian Wells last week and reached the semi-finals in Miami already. Ahead of a clay court season where he will be without any pressure, the former world number one has arguably now proven why he is truly the best player in the world. Jannik Sinner closes in on the Sunshine Double. The Sunshine Double is a heralded feat that few in the sport have achieved. In fact, only 7 men have ever managed it, and even fewer women. So, for Sinner to succeed after what many claimed was a turbulent start to the season would be extraordinary, especially ahead of a string of tournaments where he will feel confident of building on this success. His title in Indian Wells was relatively straightforward, and his passage through the Miami Open has arguably been even easier. Sinner has spoken about his desire to become the world number one again, and he seems to be closing in on that reality. He is proving that he is near unstoppable once again, and it's clear that he'll soon have his status as the best player in the world certified once again, once he overtakes Alcaraz in the coming months. Why Jannik Sinner will soon be the world number one again. The reason why there is such confidence in Sinner returning to the apex of the ATP rankings is the fact that, around this time last year, he started his 3-month ban. He missed both Indian Wells and Miami, events he is on track to win, which will already have afforded him a huge ranking points windfall, with no points from 2025 to defend. This trend continues deep into the clay court season, having also missed Monte Carlo, Madrid, and Barcelona. Conversely, Alcaraz has 4,300 points to defend from now until the end of Roland Garros, meaning he would have to stay near perfect to ward off Sinner. Currently in the live rankings, the Italian is just 1,790 points behind the Spaniard. If the latter maintains his current form, it will not take long before he is back on top and once again recognized as the real best player in the world. Currently in the live rankings, the Italian is just 1,790 points behind the Spaniard. If the latter maintains his current form, it will not take long before he is back on top and once again recognized as the real best player in the world. Currently in the live rankings, the Italian is just 1,790 points behind the Spaniard. If the latter maintains his current form, it will not take long before he is back on top and once again recognized as the real best player in the world.